Welcome to Ochen Jonah YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Ochen Jonah, and on this channel we talk about faith, growth, purpose, and living the life God truly called us to live. Today, I want to talk about something that many Christians struggle with: guilt, but not the kind of guilt that comes from sin, the kind of guilt that comes from expectations, pressure, and misunderstanding. Many believers today are carrying burdens that God never asked them to carry. And sometimes religion can place weight on people that God never placed on them. So let's talk about 5 things Christians often feel guilty about that God never called sin. First, setting boundaries. Many people believe being a good Christian means always saying yes, always being available, always sacrificing yourself for everyone. But even Jesus Christ stepped away from crowds. There were moments when people were searching for him, yet he withdrew to quiet places to pray and recharge. Boundaries are not selfish. They protect your peace, your energy, and your calling. Second, resting. In a world that praises constant hustle and productivity, resting can sometimes make believers feel lazy or unspiritual. But rest was God's idea. God created a rhythm of work and rest because he understands that human beings need restoration. Rest does not mean you lack faith. Sometimes rest is exactly what your body, mind, and spirit need. Third, having emotions. Many Christians think they must always appear strong, joyful, and unshaken, but the Bible tells a different story. Look at King David. In the Psalms, he expressed joy, sorrow, fear, gratitude, and even deep frustration. God never asked us to hide our emotions. He invites us to bring them honestly before him. Fourth, not being perfect. A lot of believers live under pressure to be flawless. They think one mistake means they have failed God. But faith has never been about perfection. It has always been about growth. Even Paul the Apostle openly admitted his struggles and weaknesses. Yet God still used him to change the world. Your journey with God is not about pretending to be perfect. It's about becoming better every day. And finally, enjoying life. Sometimes people act like joy is unspiritual. But God created laughter. God created beauty. God created friendship, celebration, and the ability to enjoy the blessings around us. Joy is not the opposite of holiness. In many ways, joy is evidence of God's goodness. So remember this: God did not call you to live under constant guilt. He called you to live in freedom, grace, and truth. If this message encouraged you today, make sure you subscribe to the Ochen Jonah YouTube channel. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, and be part of this growing community of faith and purpose. Because here, we believe that faith should not feel like a burden. Faith should bring life, freedom, and transformation. And always remember, sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is let go of the guilt that God never asked you to carry.